This is Monday, November 28th, 2022. I'm Craig Hall, the Ledger publisher and all-around good guy. For those of you who keep track of things like this is the 332nd day of the year. Only 33 days left in 2022. If you care about local and county news, sports, obits, and more, please subscribe to our daily newsletter at heberledger.substack.com. It's published every day with the best news coverage in LeFlore County. Plus, you can see our blast from the past and did you know features along with our occasional little ledger column exclusively on the daily newsletter. I ask that you please share this with anybody you think might be interested. If you don't like it, let me know why and I'll try and do better. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and like the video and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an update. Today's Bible verse, now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see, comes from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. The Hebrew school menu for today, breakfast is ham and cheese biscuit, lunch is chicken nuggets. Here's today's really bad joke. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're so good at it. Remember, I don't write them, I just read them. If you can do better, send in your own really bad joke and email it to craig@heberledger.com, and we will recognize you and your brilliance when we read it online. And if you want to wish somebody happy birthday, marriage, wedding anniversary, or whatever, email me the information and we will recognize them on their special day. In today's weather forecast, we'll have partly cloudy skies with clouds increasing later in the day. There is a dense fog advisory for early Monday morning. Today's high will be 63 with a low of 50. Sunrise is 7:05. Sunset is 5:07 p.m. Sunday's high was 54 with a low of 37. Average temperatures for November 28th are high of 59 and a low of 34. Records for the date were a high of 79 in 1990 and a record low of 18 in 1995. Last year on this date, the high was 62 with a low of 31. And we got somebody crashing our broadcast this morning. This is Luna. Say hi, Luna. No, don't lick. Just say hi. In today's calendar of events, the LeFlore County Commissioners meet at 9 a.m. Funeral service for Joe Lee Martin is 10 a.m. at the First Baptist Church in Worcester, with Sam Walden officiating. Burial will follow at Ellis Chapel Cemetery in Worcester. Funeral service for Ricky Woodson is 2 p.m. at Evans Miller Memorial Chapel in Putto with Michael Davidson officiating. Burial will follow at the Shady Point Cemetery. Also, funeral service for Gregory Baxter Jr. is 2 p.m. Monday at Grace Memorial Chapel in Putto with Pastor Sam Dyer officiating. And the only high school basketball game we have listed for today has Bekoshi traveling to Kentucky. Sorry about that. Today's top stories: Chinese authorities eased some antivirus rules to affirm their severe zero COVID strategy Monday after protesters demanded the president resign in the biggest show of opposition to the ruling Communist Party in decades. The government made no comment on the protests or the criticism, but the decision to ease at least some of the restrictions appeared to be aimed at quelling anger. Still, analysts don't expect the government to back down on its COVID strategy, and their authorities are adept at stifling dissent. Hawaii's Mauna Loa, the world's largest active volcano, has started to erupt, prompting volcanic ash and debris to fall nearby, authorities said Monday. The eruption began late Sunday night in the summit caldera of the volcano on the Big Island, the U.S. Geological Survey said. Early Monday, it said lava flows were contained within the summit area and weren't threatening nearby communities. 2 people were rescued early Monday morning, more than 6 hours after their plane crashed into live power lines, causing widespread outages in Montgomery County, Maryland. Montgomery County Fire Chief Scott Goldstein said the plane got stuck in the lines about 100 feet above the ground at about 5:40 p.m. Sunday. Responders secured it to the tower at 12:16 a.m. Monday, and the first occupant was removed from the plane at 12:25 a.m. The second occupant was out at 12:36 a.m. In college football, Michigan moved up to number 2 in the Associated Press college football poll Sunday, with TCU at 3rd and Southern Cal at 4th, behind top-ranked Georgia, after 4 top 10 teams lost on the final day of regular season games. Georgia is number one for the 8th straight week and 11th time this season in the AP poll, top 25 poll. Georgia received 58 first-place votes, and Michigan received the other 5. Also in sports, Avery Anderson III scored 16 points as Oklahoma State breezed to a 76-53 win over Prairie View A&M on Sunday. Anderson sank half of his 8 shots with a three-pointer to help Oklahoma State earn its 3rd straight win. Grant Sherfield scored 12 points, and Tanner Groves scored 10, and Oklahoma beat Ole Miss 59-55 Sunday in the final of the ESPN Vincent Invitational title game. Following a dunk with 4:26 left that gave the Rebels a 55-52 lead, Ole Miss proceeded to miss its final 8 shots, and Oklahoma secured the win with a 7-0 run. On this date in history, in 1942, fire engulfed the Coconut Grove nightclub in Boston, killing 492 people in the deadliest nightclub blaze ever. 1520, Portuguese navigator Ferdinand Magellan reached the Pacific Ocean after passing through the South American strait that now bears his name. 1943, President Franklin D. Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and Soviet leader Joseph Stalin began conferring in Tehran during World War II. In 1961, Ernie Davis of the Syracuse University became the first African American to be named winner of the Heisman Trophy. In 1964, the United States launched the space probe Mariner 4 on a course toward Mars, which it flew past in July 1965, sending back pictures of the red planet. In 1994, serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer was slain in a Wisconsin prison by a fellow inmate. 60s war protester Jerry Rubin died in Los Angeles 2 weeks after being hit by a car. He was 56. In 2001, Enron Corporation, once the world's largest energy trader, collapsed after would-be rescuer Dynegy Incorporated backed out of an $8.4 billion takeover deal. Enron filed for bankruptcy 4 days later. In 2018, Democrats overwhelmingly nominated Nancy Pelosi to become House Speaker when Democrats took control of the House in January. Today's birthdays include recording executive Barry Gordy Jr. is 93, former Democratic Senator Gary Hart of Colorado is 86, singer Randy Newman is 79, former Late Show Orchestra leader Paul Schaefer is 73, actor Ed Harris is 72, actor Judd Nelson is 63, and comedian Jon Stewart is 60. We thank you all again for joining us and hope that you have a great day and come back again later.